Today on the Daily Dose, the history of Groundhog Day. On February 2nd of every year, a day that falls at the midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox, pagan Celts celebrated Imbolc, which was a festival to mark the beginning of spring. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, Imbolc evolved into Candlemas, which is a feast and celebration commemorating the presentation of baby Jesus at the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. If Candlemas arrived on a sunny day, early Christians believed the sunshine meant 40 more days of cold and snow, while the Germans crafted their own take on the legend by pronouncing that if badgers and other small animals glimpsed their own shadows on Candlemas Day, the same 40 more days of winter lay ahead. Beginning on February 2nd, 1887, local Puxatawny, Pennsylvania newspaper editor Clymer Freeze convinced a group of businessmen and groundhog hunters to assemble as the Puxatawny Groundhog Club, hiking out in tuxes and top hats to a place called Gobbler's Knob for the first annual Groundhog Day forecast, conducting the formal proceedings in a Pennsylvania Dutch dialect they called Groundhogese. As the tradition continued over the years since, Puxatawny Groundhog members, known as the Inner Circle, christened the name Puxatawny Phil, who according to legend is more than 125 years old, thanks to a punch he consumes every spring. According to studies performed by the National Climatic Data Center and the Canadian Weather Service, over the years since Puxatawny Phil first made his prognostication, the animal has yielded a dismal 50% accuracy rate, while Staten Island Chuck, on the other hand, has reported a correct forecast 80% of the time. Other Groundhog Day-like celebrations include the Woolly Bear Festival, when some 100,000 people descend on the small town of Vermilion, Ohio, since its inception in 1972. As the legend goes, if woolly bear caterpillars have more orange than black coloration, the coming winter will be a mild one, making the Woolly Bear Festival and Groundhog Day an annual chance to poke fun at weather forecasters everywhere. And there you have it, the history of Groundhog Day, today on the Daily Dose. If you like learning something new every day, subscribe to the Daily Dose on YouTube or sign up for emails at dailydosenow.com.